Come, baby, come, we show you the world today, today. Come, baby, come, we got for your nightmares today. Come, baby, come, we love you forever today. Come, baby, come, we not let you go.
So, you know, this has always been a purpose-driven company. Danone has believed in more than profit for a very long time. And in 1972, Antoine Riboud made a very famous speech about how the responsibility of our company did not end at the factory gate. And in 2006, Franck Riboud launched the vision, which was to bring health through food to as many people as possible. Since then, the issues of the world have become even more significant, and it's been time for us to increase our efforts to take advantage of some of the opportunities and tackle some of the challenges. And on a stage not unlike this one, this time last year, the manifesto was born. Now, there are 5 elements of this manifesto. 5 fingers, 5 elements, 5 points of the star. The first, bringing health through food and drink, is a really important partnership. The second is that diversity is a real benefit. The third is that collaboration with people inside and outside the company is critical. The fourth is that science really matters. And the fifth is that taking care of the planet is our responsibility.
Come, baby, come, we show you the world today, today. Come, baby, come, we got for your nightmares today.
Now we are 1 year later, and I still have this same feeling of being connected with you all. And in the same time, I feel proud and I feel inspired and energized for 3 reasons. One is I'm absolutely certain that this slow revolution is the right revolution and that we will have partners on this revolution. Now, the second reason I'm so proud, so energized today with all of you is because most of these people, they like it. They talk about it in Davos, in big meetings, but they don't have a clue how to go about it. We dare to find the resources, the dollars, the talents, the alliances that has allowed us to start the revolution. It's about big pledges, big commitments that your company, our company, has done over the last 12 months, and we will share some of them. But it's also about what we do every day. The everyday work when we reformulate our products for a healthier, more pleasurable experience. When we manage more carefully these very precious resources of water, plastics, milk, and others. When we dare going to really develop the talents, the unique talents of all of us in Danone, and dare open the company to other alliances. Now, the third reason is also because we have been able to build an agenda that really addresses the 3 key horizons. The long term, when we talk about climate policy, agricultural change. The midterm, when we talk about health and the way we develop and we work more on R&D and innovation. We have actually spent more money on R&D last year than the year before, and this year than last year. And also addressing the short term, when we have supported our brands, their transformation into manifesto brands, purposeful brands. And this short term has also allowed us to deliver the results. So in a nutshell, I owe you a big thank you after these 12 months, because you responded yes to my invitation. I can't run this revolution myself. I can see that we are not alone. I am not alone. And that makes me incredibly confident, incredibly proud, happy about what we do. And so welcome to this big event of sharing around the fire. Enjoy. It's your Danone Day, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel.
Come, baby, come, we show you the world today, today. Come, baby, come, we got for your nightmares today. Come, baby, come, we love you forever today.
If you go in Africa and you ask the key professionals, you ask them, okay, what are the topics you are dealing with? It's iron deficiency. 2 out of 3 babies in Africa are iron deficient. So, and we have to find a way how to solve this issue. There's a very easy way. You can take pills for an easy digestible iron. But if you look into the families, I mean, are they doing this really every day, taking it? Is this a way of their habits? No, it's not. And this is where cereals comes. In Phosphatine, if you give 1 bowl, you make it for a baby, 1 day, this is 70% of the iron need a day.
So in Brazil this year, all the CBUs together, we built over an education platform that already existed in dairy division, and it's very simple format. We just use entertainment to send the message of health habits to kids.
And I have to say, I'm now outside Germany by 15 years, living in Africa, Middle East for this time, seeing the families, seeing the kids there, and really finding a solution with this Phosphatine to change something to a better one, so which is absolutely exciting. And it's not only me, it is me, my African team. I mean, when I see the engagement in the whole team, so this is what makes you up in the morning.
And now, I'd like you to join me in welcoming 2 people that embody one of the most important elements of the manifesto: collaboration.
Go my baby, go my, we show you the world today, today. Go my baby, go my, we got off all your nightmares, today. Go my baby, go my, we love you forever.
Well, the partnership actually starts back in 2008 when I was pregnant with my first child. I was a very lucky woman. I was a young, healthy, pregnant woman. I was quite privileged because I could afford private services for medical care. Still, I found myself confronted with a complete lack of education services, support services, which I needed to become educated about care in pregnancy, in childbirth, breastfeeding, childcare, and even my own care after the birth. So I became quite furious with this, and I decided to make a change. I discussed it with my husband, and we decided to create the White Cross Foundation. We started training medical professionals, such as nurses and midwives, in order for them to deliver the services and the support that I knew from a very personal experience women and mothers especially needed in Romania.
Actually, we at Danone Nutrition at the time were facing the same maternal education problems as Anna told you about. And we were also looking for a partner for the first 1,000 days. You know that the first 1,000 days mean from conception to the second birth of the child. Therefore, in 2013, Danone Nutrition, White Cross, and Red Cross started SAMAS, supported by the Danone ecosystem. We reached more than 200,000 mothers in more than 20 cities in Romania. Wow. And even if we come from different, have different mindsets, we have the same purpose. And this is a big motivation for us to overcome all the challenges.
We've got a terrific story from Indonesia. This is a story that has developed in the last year since the manifesto was launched. It's called the Manifesto Truck.
The Danone Manifesto Truck projects work across all Danone locations and factories in Indonesia to bring around a healthy education about the various health issues to all employees. We believe that to promote healthy products to our customers, we have to ensure first that our employee have a good quality for him and his family.
Go my baby, go my, we show you the world today, today. Go my baby, go my, we got off all your nightmares, today. Go my baby, go my, we love you forever.
So doctors around the world see Neocate as working every time. They consider this to be the reference product. The real challenge for us as a company is to stay one step ahead of the competition. So we're always asking ourselves, can we make the best better? So Neocate Cineo, this product that we're about to launch, is all about that. We've taken the best of the original formula that doctors know and trust. And then what we've added is a unique blend of pre and probiotics. It's patented, it's been extensively tested in these special allergic babies. And what it will allow us to do going forwards is to say to doctors, not only do we have the best non-allergic formula, but we can now also boost the baby's immunity. It's really good for the babies and their families. It's really good that we can offer better treatments to doctors. It's really good that we can speak to governments, to health authorities, and say that we can help them to manage the cost of allergy. And last but not least, it's really good for us at Nutricia because we've got some real points of difference versus the competitors, which will allow us to carry on selling this really fantastic brand.
Come, my baby, come, we show you the world today, today. Come, my baby, come, we got off your nightmares today. Come, my baby, come, we love you forever.
We have created 20 years ago an association, all association with all the partners, farmers, the company, the villages, to build sustainable farming practices. And we are very proud about our last project we built last year. It's a methanizer. So methanizer, what does it mean? Methanizer, it's a big composting platform where we are collecting farming waste of the 51 agricultors of the catchment area, and we process it. So we are producing with this farming waste organic fertilizer. So that's the farmer are using for their culture. Second one, we are producing gas, methane gas. Mm-hmm. And what is amazing for me, it's exactly the same quantity of gas that we are consuming in the plant to produce bottle. And we are proud to be pioneer in that because it's the first association between public and private in France to protect a catchment area. And I really believe that we could roll out it in all our facilities all over the world.
We've actually made a huge commitment. Last year, in December, there was in Paris, here, a conference of the parties of the United Nations. This was actually the biggest intergovernment meeting ever that made a big decision, the COP21, on creating a scenario that would, in a nutshell, make this planet still a planet where our children, mine, yours, can continue to live safely and well. We, as a company, will be carbon neutral. We will be carbon neutral, not only the company, but also the upstream parts, the farmers, the catchment areas, all the agriculture, which basically carries most of the methane emissions, of the carbon emissions of our whole cycle of production. Congratulations to you all, and we need your help.
I think that's absolutely fantastic. Are there any other examples you can share?
I was very inspired by what the North American team of Danone did. They decided that in a matter of only 2 years, they would transition half of the total portfolio of Danone brands in the US, which is more than $1 billion sales, into completely non-GMO and full natural.
Our commitment is to be the first big yogurt company to help develop alternative models of sourcing and agriculture to bring new choices to consumers. Products with fewer ingredients, that they are closer to nature, cleaner labels with non-synthetic ingredients that we can pronounce, and that they are non-GMO for our 3 flagship brands, Danone, Oikos and Danimals.
So Emmanuel, last year when we launched the manifesto, you were really clear, we were really clear that we wanted Danoners to tell us what they thought. And globally, you loved this manifesto. You told us how much it inspires you, and you can see the stories that have resulted from it. You also told us there were a few things that you'd like to change. The first is you wanted to include our history, the one that you're so proud of. And so we did. The second is you wanted us to make sure that business was more clearly reflected. And so we did. And finally, you wanted to make it more inclusive for all Danoners and to demonstrate how inclusive it is. And so we did. So this new manifesto is available right now. Thank you. It's your crowdsourced Danone's manifesto.
Wow. 3 things I'd like to leave with you. The one is every step you make counts. What is important is the consistency, that what we do big, we do the same when it's about small things. And this is the consistency that will make it stick and will really make that change. So trust me, even your smaller steps, they count. The second is they need to be safe. Your safety at work is critical. And the third is you're not alone. You have my commitment that any step you take, I'll be walking with you. But even more importantly now, I think you have all the evidence that we are all walking together. So stay together, and I'll see you one day somewhere. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.